Alright everyone, welcome back. HIMS and HERS, $37. It is now currently sitting at a 6-month low, $8.4 billion valuation. We haven't seen these levels since the beginning of summer back in April. Is this stock giving you another chance to purchase a great company at cheap prices? So today guys, we're going to do a quick review of what's actually happening with HIMS and HERS. This video will just focus on the cash flow. We'll talk about the improvements they've been having from 2021 until the present day. And we'll talk about the different sections in the statement of cash flows to see if HIMS and HERS is doing fine. Let's go ahead and get started. So we'll start with the top, cash flow from operating activities. And of course, the major line to look at, cash flow from operations. So since 2021, we've seen dramatic changes. I mean, just look at that trend. Cash generated from operations flipped from persistent outflows to significant inflows. After years of posting negative cash flow from operations, they are presently posting $325 million. That is an all-time high. Some of the major drivers that have attributed to this improved net working capital is one, higher net income. If you go to the income statement, total revenues is sitting at an all-time high also, $2.2 billion. Remember guys, by 2030, they are aiming for about $6 billion in revenue, triple with what they have now. Their operating expenses has also improved. Operating income has also posted positive. Last year was the first year posting positive operating income. Next up, go down to investing activities. This is where you'll see what HIMS and HERS is actually doing with all the money they're making. And of course, that line is going to be capital expenditures. 191 million outflows in capital expenditures. That's almost 5 times the amount they were investing in 2024. Capital deployment growth is insane year over year. I mean, from 2021, they weren't really investing much, and then out of nowhere, they invested 191 million in capex. This shows that they are investing heavily in infrastructure, technology. They did have that Zava acquisition. Going down the line, we have cash acquisitions. That's probably the Zava purchase. Remember, they are expanding into Europe now. So we have some inorganic growth happening here. So when you go to the bottom line, cash from investing, negative 958 million. But again, these are all strategic investments. In the near term, they are dilutive to the free cash flow, but in the long run, they are essential for building long-term capability and competitive moats. They need to be doing this. They need to be acquiring smaller companies. They need to be reinvesting a lot of the money back into the business to expand. They need to be doing this. This has to happen. Lastly, guys, we go down to the financing cash flows. So what's going on here? Well, the company raised capital mainly through equity issuance. As you can see right here, total debt issued 970 million. This is how they raised a bunch of cash. In recent years, there's also been huge buybacks. 2024, 135 million spent on buybacks. And 2025 year to date, 128 million spent on buybacks. But this could possibly reflect a response to shareholder dilution or improved balance sheet strength. They're probably spending some of that money to repurchase some of their shares because it is pretty undervalued. Let's just check the quarterly real quick. So last month, they spent 42 million buying back shares. And go down a couple more lines. Free cash flow per share. In 2024, they posted 92 cents. We're currently sitting on 3 consecutive years that HIMS and HERS will be posting positive free cash flow per share. This is a good sign for the company. They have sustained cash flows coming in, increased reinvestment in growth for the company. They're thinking long run. But overall, the cash flow trajectory for HIMS and HERS is showing long-term sustainability. And as of right now, HIMS and HERS is highly shorted. We're seeing some huge swings in the stock price still. There hasn't been a company that's been moving this much in the market, so it's just kind of crazy. But again, guys, remember, take a look at HIMS and HERS. I don't think this is the right number. I think it's higher. I believe it's 38%, but 38% of the shares are sold short. 10% of the insiders still own the company. Look at all these downgrades. Do you believe these guys? Do you actually believe these analysts that they're downgrading the stock? This company is going to disrupt the healthcare sector, and I feel like a lot of people who are powerful don't want that to happen. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this company. If you've been following the videos, we are a huge bull for HIMS and HERS, but comment below your average price for HIMS and HERS. And thanks for watching this video, guys. HIMS to 100. We'll see you guys on the next one.